I remember one night, one guy got on the table and proposed to his fiancée at the time. It was fantastic. Everyone got up and clapped and cheered. Well, my name's Andrew Watson. I'm the local publican in Bayside, here at the Hobson Stores. I've been a Bayside resident since I was 12 and grew up in the area. And during that time, obviously, when I turned 18, I witnessed a lot of the early days of the culture at the pubs, from Kite Hotel to the Marine Hotel to the Station Hotel. One day my wife and I were walking out from the Sandy Hotel and we saw the lease board up on this fabulous place. And I decided then to see if we could make a go of moving into hospitality and running a pub such as Hobson's and turning it into a great community asset. But we started to add a lot more to it. We put in the tap system with Cooper's Breweries Australia, and worked on a constant supply of good beer. Where we went with this pub was to basically make it like as though you're having dinner and beverage at home in front of the fireplace in winter or in summer out the front, and people can actually sit down, enjoy and talk.
The staff know your name, they know your beer. It's a bit like going into your own front parlour.
You'll notice that we don't have big sports screens around the venue or anything like that. So we really try and focus on people meet and greet each other, especially at the bar. And on Friday nights, it's always a bit of a hoot with everyone meeting. It's got to a stage now where I've actually seen the young people that I used to check for their IDs are now producing children, and they're married and they're coming in with their kids. So it's an important community establishment. One of my oldest patrons, she turned 100, and her and the whole family would come in with Bob, her son, and when she did turn 100, I actually picked her up in the London cab from where she had lunch and brought her back here, and we presented her with a silver goblet, which was hers to fill up at any time. And she used to come down and have a few beers, and she was terrific. So
Andrew came and picked us up in his London taxi and brought us back along Beach Road to the honks and hoots of other motorists, because Jess had written on the back Emily's 100th. And we came in here, had a few beers, and the rest of the kids, I've got 4 kids, joined us here with the grandkids and everybody else. We had a lovely closing party here. I know the pub's done a lot for the community here. We have the open mic night on Wednesday nights, from which I know a significant number of people have sort of paired up. I used to call them a group in my day. I believe they call themselves bands now. And that's been another example of how the community gets together in here.
So as time went on, the open mic night flourished. There was only a handful to start with, probably only 5 or 6, maybe not even that, but we kept persevering, we kept promoting it. And it's got bigger and bigger and bigger over the years. Now it's very successful.
And to see some of them actually go on and form their own bands from within the open mic community. I think now we're up to about 4 or 5 bands that have done that, from just meeting here on a Wednesday night and producing some music and then going off and forming a band, and they're still continued. So yeah, it's very satisfying and it gives a lot back to the community, and it's great to see some of the musicians come and play here. With the passing of my daughter in 2023, the community outpour and support for our family was quite overwhelming. And my youngest daughter, Sasha, also worked here as well, and she also witnessed the community support from everyone in regards to losing her sister.
She's missed so much, and she has certainly put a lot into this place. I mean, she never stopped working. From the time whenever we walked in, she was always helping, cleaning, pouring a pint, being cheerful with patrons, sorting out the dining room. She works so hard on this place, and Andrew has done exactly the same. And I think that's to lose that after putting so much of your life into it is a bitter blow.
She helped Andrew to the good. She organised the beer pumps, this new boutique beer. Dad, we got to do this. Dad, we got to do that. Dad, we need this. We need this. Anyway, she was a lovely person.
She loved the customers loved her. And as I said, the support we received during that time when she lost her life, it was amazing, it really was. And that shows you the importance of a place like this. Sorry. But as I said, the Hobson's way, which Jess used to endorse as well, was to welcome people and to make them feel happy and for it to be just like a home type environment. So our current lease is October this year, it finishes. So basically we've got to find somewhere before then if we're going to do that. Or we just unfortunately have to close the business up.
Who knows, the guy might change his mind at the last minute. It's unlikely, but it is possible when if he walks around and starts talking to the traders, like me and other traders, that how much Hobson's is actually going to be missed.
But I wouldn't be here if I didn't think that this was important. So I think it's important for the community, and hopefully some sort of resolution can come in regards to keeping this. I did try and get it protected by purpose of use by the state government for that of a live music venue, and unfortunately they advised me that they can only suggest but they can't enforce. People know of us throughout Melbourne, throughout Australia, and even overseas. As I said, people return to us. So to lose this, it will be a great loss. And it's going to take a fair bit out of Sandringham. People have said that they're very concerned, and I think, you know, you only have to talk to people at the bar about how concerned they are about it. I've always taken the approach that this venue should be something that I'm caretaking for in the community as well. So whether I'm running it or another family is running it, or the landlord himself, I offered to hand the business over to him to train his family and his staff if he wanted to return and run a business out of here, because I think it should retain its current status and continue, if not grow even better.
Welcome, everybody's welcome. It's something for everybody, in my opinion, and we'll be devastated when it goes.
The landlord seems to think that it's just another business and it'll just evolve, and once again Melrose Street will have some sort of other type of business here. I don't think he understands the concept of the community. As I said, the community have written to him and tried to explain their thoughts. Whether or not he's taken those on board, I don't think so. And he's still persistent on turning this into whatever he's got planned. He's held the whatever that's going to be very close to his chest, and hasn't really announced that. So, but I think that the main essence is if we can't change our landlord's mind in regards to this building and its future, the future would be to try and find another building and transpose us into another space. So we're currently looking at that as an option to see if we can find somewhere where we can create the same community space and have the community support us. But at this stage, I haven't really got a solution.